Hey guys, I just came back from outside. I took my new gimbal stabilizer, my Zion Crane M2 here, which seems to work perfectly. I have not used it in the context of a video for my first channel yet, but I hope I will find the time to do it because it is an amazing piece of engineering, and I'm sure I will be able to get some very cool shots with it. So I was outside with that. I was outside with my new longboard. Yes, because I do longboarding. It is a very cheap one that came from Decathlon. It's a longboard for dancing. And if you don't know what longboard dancing is, you can just write on Google or on YouTube longboard dancing and you will find out. And that is what I'm learning right now. It's very, very cool. Just like other okay, wait. So I forget what I want to say. So I went outside with my gimbal, went outside with my longboard because I wanted to go outside there, go around, use my camera to talk to you, and I was outside and it was super windy and you would not have understood anything I was saying, and so I said to myself, okay, well, I'll enjoy a little bit of longboarding, and now I'm going home because I feel like I need to do a vlog, and I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but I feel like I need to do it. And so I came back home, I sit here, and now I'm in front of a camera. It's rolling, and I don't know what to say yet. But we will find things to talk about on the way, if you're patient. Are you patient? I hope you are patient, because we're like improvising here. It's completely unscripted, it's just me 100% just giving you everything I have right now, which is essentially anyway. I bought a new longboard. I had a longboard for a long time before, maybe almost 2 years, but it was like a cruising longboard, almost kind of a pintail longboard, and I got used to it. I really liked it, but I bought a longboard in the first place because I liked some videos I found online of people doing longboard dancing. Or I have no idea how you'll say it. Do you say longboard dancing or dancing longboard? I don't know. And I thought it was elegant. It looked like something cool. I thought that it would require a lot of practice and balance, but at the same time, it didn't seem to be something completely unachievable, not achievable. And so I bought one and I started learning it, and I really love it. I really love it because, well, it feels like I'm on a little boat and I can go faster than by walking. I look cool with my longboard, and also it feels like I'm riding a wave that it's not there. As a disclaimer, I've essentially never done surf in my life or snowboard, but I guess it's kind of the feeling that you have with this kind of board sport, and it feels good. Like there's an empty street at night and I'm coming back from the city center, I have my longboard, and I just like feel like I'm riding the wave on the asphalt of the road at 2 a.m. and I'm singing in my head, or I put some music on my phone, and it feels magical. It feels like, you know, those little moments in your life where you're like, heck yeah, that's what it means to be alive, when you're enjoying those little moments alone, and you don't need to film it, you don't need to think too much about it, you're just there and you're enjoying it, and that's what longboard sometimes gives me, and I like that. It's not the only thing that I practice that gives me kind of this feeling. Um, I can think of 2 other activities, sportive activities. Slackline, that I'm not very good at, but I have one in Belgium. I should take it back here in Germany. And bouldering. Bouldering is another activity I'm doing right now. I've been doing for a while, but the bouldering gym is very far away from my place, and I don't have a car, and I kind of refuse to have a car because I don't really need it, and climate change is a terrible thing, guys, and if I don't need a car, I don't think I want a car, but it's so convenient. But at the same time, I have a longboard, which is way slower and not as convenient as a car, but it's fine. So the bouldering gym is very far away, so I cannot practice it very, very often, but whenever I do, I love it because of many, many things. The first one is that I go there every day. That is a new day, and I'm practicing. I feel like I'm always progressing. I'm never at a point where I'm not doing any progress, and that feels good. It feels good. I'm going there, choose a new thing I couldn't do last time, and that's beautiful, that's great, I love it. The second thing is that it doesn't feel like a sport. Like you can see, like I'm very, very muscular, very muscular man. Terrible. I think all my life I've had to deal with people that, like the doctor, family and friends of family, or even friends that would tell me that I'm too skinny, that I should eat more, and that I'm too how do you say, like frivolous? Maybe frivolous is not the word, but not muscular enough. And I think when I was younger, that really affected me because I was skinny by metabolism, and I could eat anything. I would never had any form of fat, and it was a bit tough. Maybe in high school I started accepting that I was a skinny person, and that it's fine not to have these sculpted Greek god muscles, and that this ideal of a man was just a social construct and something that many people don't really care about actually. I made it my strength to be the skinny and then the skinny tattooed guy when I started growing up, in the middle of, at the end of my teenagehood, maybe the beginning of the 20s. So yeah, just it's not easy to accept how you look or who you are. To accept your body in the first place is a tough thing, but I always refuse to go to the gym for the sake of building strength or muscle for the eye of other people. And even for me, it's not fun. Even if I wanted to have muscle because I like it, just the idea of waking up, like doing push-ups, so going to the gym is never something that I really liked. I tried, I don't like it. Going outside and run, I don't like it. And if I don't like it, it's fine. There are many other things I can do to I just did a very weird nose, to take care of my body. And among those things, for example, bouldering is beautiful because I don't think of it as one of those sports where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm getting stronger day after day. No, I'm just there, I'm having fun. I have those different routes that I have to solve, and it's a question of balance, of technique, a little bit of strength, but I'm building strength without thinking about it, just by trying to solve something that is outside my body and not to try to solve a problem that I have inside of me, right? And I think that it's the way I want to do sport, and I love it, and I hope I'll be able to continue. I hope I will be able to keep doing bouldering all my life because I love it, and I hope I will be able to do it more often. Maybe someday I should do a little episode about it. Yeah, and it's been good. Lately we've been to different places where we could do bouldering outdoor, and that felt right, especially after winter, especially after a COVID winter. And yeah, oh, my battery is dying. Okay, I'm back. I love my camera, but the lifespan, the battery life is just like so short, especially when I'm shooting 4K, so that you can see all pores on my skin. It just doesn't last very long, but we'll do with it. It's fine. I'll just put you in charge. Put you in charge. Whatever. Anyway, so I was talking about bouldering. And yeah, I like this feeling with bouldering, slackline, with longboarding, that I'm always progressing a little bit, and it's good because it really works with the kind of person I am, where maybe I talked to you a little bit about this in my ambition vlog, but I'm a very unsatisfied person, which doesn't mean I'm necessarily unhappy, but I am unsatisfied. And it's fine because I believe I will never be completely satisfied in my life. I believe I will never be complete. And this doesn't mean that I'm just giving up. I'm just giving up searching for who I am or what makes me happy. I'm not giving up. I'm not stopping this pursuit of happiness. I'm not stopping this pursuit of being the person I want to be. I am aware that I will probably never reach being complete, being completely satisfied, but it's fine because trying to arrive there makes me happy already. I'm not sure how much this is easy to explain, but you can be unsatisfied and stay where you are and have a stagnant life. That would not work for me because I'm constantly in search of new experiences, and this is why I continuously have new hobbies, like my Game Boys collection, like magic cards, building PCs, creating music, and I live off those new experiences. I crave those new experiences in every aspect of my life, and this is also why I have a YouTube channel where I of course talk about stuff that I like, but as you've seen already, I tend to talk about a lot of different things, and I hope that once I have finished talking about cephalopods, once I have finished talking about some scientific topics, I can move on to other scientific topics, or I can move on to stuff that is more philosophical, or to stuff that is more psychological or artistic, and I hope it will still be there, even if one day I have to, go and explore other topics, other fields, other things that make us who we are, and yeah, so I'm always craving for new experiences and for new sensations and for building my new self. And when I do progress in sport, or when I'm learning a new language, when I'm learning about things or about myself, or I am improving who I am, being continuously in this dynamic state makes me happy. And it's fine if at the end I'll die and I won't reach a transcendent state where I am completely satisfied and have no regrets in life, and it's fine if I don't reach that point, because that's not my goal. My goal is not to reach it. Yes, I want to go in that direction, but this is so cliche, but you know, the destination is not what I care about. My travel there, my trip, my itinerary is what I care the most about, because I want to be this river, and someone I really care about in my life say to me that some people are like me, and some people are rivers that tend to continuously flow, and they never stop. And maybe I will stop one day, maybe I will form a beautiful lake and I will like where I am, and I won't want to move, and I feel that I completed my journey. And maybe I won't, and maybe I will be a river that continuously flow and flow and flow and never stop. And I also accept that. I feel like I've always been like this my entire life. I've always been this dynamic entity who's always trying to feel, to learn, to experience new things in life. And I'm and it's like a drug. I'm like addicted. I can't stop it. I just want to continue doing this, and this is why I think I work in science, and this is why I'm considering other options after my career in science, like science communication, or being a YouTuber, or whatever. When I was young, when I was in high school, I didn't know what to do after high school. I didn't know what to do after high school. Oh, my hair is another topic we should talk about. I didn't know what to do after high school because I had too many ideas. Some of my friends, they didn't know what to do after high school because they didn't know what to do. They didn't know what they wanted to do. I knew what I wanted to be. I wanted to be everything. I wanted to study criminology. I wanted to be a marine biologist, which I end up doing. I wanted to study medicine, to work with the eyes of people. When I was in high school, I think it was my 5th year, so my last year of high school, there was those street performers that came during those 2 magical nights in my hometown, and there were fire eaters. Is it how you call them? They were just like fire from their mouth, and it was scary and beautiful. And I thought, oh wow, I want to do that. Can I do that can that be my job? I also want to do that. So maybe I should shoot an Experiencia episode on that. I don't know. Well, too many ideas. And I also consider going to Switzerland in a school to become a theater actor. And yeah, I want it all. I want to feel, to experience all those things, and I want to be all the things I can be. And it's tough to think that we only have one life, because life just passes so fast. When I was younger, time was slower, and it makes sense because my perception of time was always compared to how much I have lived, right? So if you are 5 years old and you compare the last year you've been living, well, that was a fifth of your life. Now when a year passes, it's almost a 30th of my life, and that's small. That's just like briciole. How to say briciole in English? Well, I'll just write it here somewhere. Or maybe you guys can learn some word in Italian. Just write briciole on Google Translate. It's tough to think that we only have one life, and that maybe there's nothing after that, and that all the things I want to try, all the things I want to be, I might not have time to do all of that. So sometimes I like to think that maybe this is not it. Maybe I should just enjoy how much I can in this life, and then I can start planning my second life, my third life, my fourth life, and I have, I think, enough ideas to plan maybe 10 reincarnations or something. And well, I will never know in this life if this is possible, but it's somehow reassuring that to believe that, well, I cannot do it in this life, but I'll do it in the next one. Anyway, I think I've been talking about a lot of stuff that has nothing to do with each other, and not just for the sake of talking. I thought it was important for me to talk to you a little bit, because I had an entire day when I was staying in my bed, and I was like, oh, I don't want to get up, and I was like, okay, no, let's go out, let's do stuff, let's go buy groceries, let's buy new plants, and let's go outside and film, and instead no, going back home and film and talk to you guys. I've talked so much, I don't know how much the stuff I've said was interesting. I just think it's nice to have some time to talk about random things sometimes. If you like it, let me know. If you think it should be more structured, and maybe we don't need a script, but maybe you would like to, me to talk about stuff in a little bit more structured way, I can also do that. I don't know. I'm exploring, and I'm trying new things, which is what I like to do in life. And maybe I should get a tattoo of that. Well, anyway, you guys have fun. You guys try to be happy as much as you can. You guys take care of yourself. Climate change is a thing. A lot of people died in the last 2 days in Belgium because of floods, and it's terrible. So think about what you eat, think about how you move around. It's important. I think I should do some videos on climate change sometimes. Like, I should talk about so many different things, but it's real. It's real, and take some time to think about it. Take some time to inform yourself about it, and take some time to raise awareness among the youngest people you know. I think it's important to talk about it with anybody, but if there is a generation that can really do something, is the youngest generation, of course. And so, yeah. Time to watch a movie or something. I'm sending you a lot of love. Have fun, and I see you very soon.